What's up guys? Welcome to my channel. Here I'm going to show you how to create unbelievable typography videos or even banners and many more amazing things. You won't believe that you're able to create those stuffs using only Microsoft PowerPoint. But believe me, once I shared my journey with you, you're capable of doing almost anything with PowerPoint. Well, let me show you how I created this video using only one slide in PowerPoint presentation. Now, as you can see, with my each click, another picture is going to be shown. And here goes the next one. Now, the good news is that I'm going to show you how to create this video in a much more simple way. So, first things first, in order to share my video in my Instagram stories, I need to deal with dimensions first. So, we're going to design slide size, custom slide size, and you need to write down these numbers. For width, it's going to be 31.5 and 56 for height. Okay, then hit OK and ensure fit. Then you're getting this dimensions that you wanted. So now we're going to add a rectangle. Click format shape, no line, and I'm going to make it black. Now hold down shift button and drag this rectangle here. Now we need some text boxes. Okay, it can be anything you want. Okay, I'm going to write creative Plateau black. Yep, make it bigger. And that's it. I'm going to put it here and maybe another one here. Napresent. This one maybe okay guys, I'm going to show you how to create some shapes from text box. Ctrl D, select this rectangle and Ctrl D so it duplicates this rectangle. Now put it here in the middle of slide, okay, like this. Now I'm going to duplicate this type box and duplicate this rectangle again. Now select this rectangle, open a selection pane here. It's in Home tab. Let's close the animation pane. We don't want it right now. Now here I'm going to invisible one of the rectangles and one of the type boxes. Okay. Now select this type box and then this rectangle. Here in format, we're going to select intersect. Now, visible, this rectangle and type box, and now this time this type box and this rectangle, format and intersect. Now you can see that we created two shapes from a rectangle and two type boxes. Okay, now like that we created two shapes from one text box. Now let's do that again for this Napresent text box. I'm going to drag this rectangle here, duplicate and duplicate. Select them and intersect. Select them and intersect, like that. Okay, as you can see, we have two more. This was join us, you see. This was join us, and this was meant to be talk series, but it turned out to be tuxedories, I think. I don't know if that's even a word. I meant to write tuxedories, but it doesn't matter. You can type anything you want. I just wanted you guys to know how to create two shapes from a text box. Now, as you know, we have to color the right shapes with white, like this one. But here, what do we have? We have 3 lines. You see? Well, actually is 6 lines. I'm going to show you how to create them. Let's make them black. From Insert tab, I'm going to choose line. Hold down Shift, so it's going to be either vertical or horizontal. Again, hold down Shift button and copy paste one of these lines, make them black, and for width we need 7, like this. Let me here. That's okay. Now, group them and duplicate them. In format, we need to rotate horizontally. Bring it here and simply ungroup them. Sorry, I guess it needs to be more down.
1 hour later.
Yeah. Well, guys, I don't know how many text boxes you're going to use. I used 4 of them and I divided each of them into 2 shapes. So now I got 8 shapes and 6 lines down here. Now I'm going to color the right shapes with white here, and these 3 lines I want them to be white. Now let's talk animations. select this rectangle from animations, go to add animation, and down here lines to the right. Now take this here. It's more like this is dividing my 8 shapes. See? Now select shapes and add fade animation. Open up the animation pane. Now select these animations and click on start with previous. Make sure to write 1.5 for fade delays. Right? Now the animation of the rectangle must be really smooth. So go to effect options and 2 seconds for smooth end will do it. So 2 seconds for duration and 2 seconds for smooth end for this rectangle. Now let's see what I did. Now let's select these 6 lines and add wipe animations. Okay, start with previous, duration, point 25. Now start after previous. Directions are too important, guys. Now this one needs to be from left, this one from top, from right, also from right, from bottom, and this one from left, of course. Now let's see what I did. Now guys, let's decide which one of those 5 pictures you're going to show first and which one of them is going to be the last photo. Now I'm going with this one, and then this one, then maybe this. And that's it. Now I'm going to take them here. I can group them and align them to the middle. Now, let me take them back here and simply ungroup them. Now guys, this is really important. Before doing anything, you have to make sure where exactly in this slide you're going to show your pictures. I mean the position of those 3 pictures. Now for this one, I'm going to hold down Ctrl and Shift button. So one of them is going to be in the middle, the right one, I guess here is okay maybe, and then here. Now guys, this step is really important because this is going to make the next step, which is going to be giving them animations, really easier. So stick with me. Let's color them in format, this one maybe, and Yeah, that's it. Just to make sure you don't get confused. Make sure you're sending them back. Now guys, as I said, the next step is giving my pictures some animations. Now, select the first picture, add animation, lines, left, okay, start with previous and then the effect options. Set the bounce end to 1.5. Now, I want this picture to stop right there. You see, that's why I put those pictures, because I wanted to make sure that PowerPoint recognize where I'm going to stop these animations. Okay, so this is where these pictures really help you. Now, select this picture, animation painter, and select this one, this one. Okay, I want this one to stop right here and this picture to stop here. So let's play them. Cool. Now, the middle one, this picture is going to get slightly bigger, you know. So select this picture, add animation, grow, shrink, start with previous, duration 0.5, and this is so important. In effect options, make sure you're writing 130% and then click OK. Let's go to the next click. What happens when we click? Add animation, line, left. This picture goes out of this slide from here. Here it was its last position. You remember? So when I click, this picture goes here from here. Now, this one, line, left, this one goes here from the middle of slide. Yeah? What else? You remember I add grow shrink animation to this picture. So now I want this picture to get slightly smaller. So select this picture, add animation, grow shrink, effect options. Now this is really important. Right here, 77%. And click OK, and 0.5 duration, and start with previous. Okay, so then second line animation which I gave this picture is going to start on click, but other animations are going to start with previous. Now, what about this one? This one goes in the middle from here. So add animation, line, left, start with previous because they're all happening at the same click. So goes here from here. Now what else? This one is getting a slightly bigger because this picture is going to the middle this time. Now select this picture, add animation, grow, shrink, start with previous, duration 0.5, effect options 130%, and that's it. What else? When this picture is going in the middle, so the next one will be here. Now I'm going to give this picture another line animation, left, start with previous. This is going to stop here and start from maybe. Now select these line animations, go to options and set the bounce end to 1.5. The duration is also going to be 2 seconds. Now let me check. Now it's time for the second click. This time when I click, I want this animation to go away, so I give it another left animation. It's going to be start on click. Yeah. Now drag this here and this one here. So on another click, this picture goes here from here. This picture goes to the left from the middle. Now lines, left, start with previous, goes here from the middle, of course. What else? It needs to get slightly smaller, so go shrink, start with previous, duration 0.5, and in effect options set this to 77% and click OK. When this picture goes here, the next one will be in the middle. So add animation, line, left, start with previous. Yeah, the red circle here and the green circle here. Again, select line animations and effect options, set bounce end to 1.5. Another thing, don't forget to make this picture slightly bigger because this picture is going to be in the middle. So grow and shrink, start with previous, duration 0.5, and that's it. Effect options 130%. You see where I'm going. And the last line animation. Select this picture. Down here, lines, left, start with previous, effect options, 1.5 for bounce end, and that's it. Here from here. Now, this is it. Now guys, things are about to get more excited. Now we don't need these three pictures anymore, so just delete them. And now duplicate these four first pictures. Ctrl D and put them where other pictures are. So select each one of them and add an artistic effect if you want. You can also do these stuffs in Photoshop, it doesn't matter. I personally liked this pencil grayscale effect. I'm going to use it. And this one, which I didn't duplicate, I'm going to assign this effect for this as well. Now, start with previous, Now guys, remember the last animation which I gave them before duplicating these four pictures was this one. So practically after you duplicate these four pictures, another 15 animations is going to be added to your animation pane. Now, here's what you're going to do. The first four of them needs to move up here. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The next sixth one is going to move up here. And it is okay. Now, let me play these animations. You see? Now here's what you're going to do. You may wonder why I duplicated them or gave them these weird effects. That's why. Select this picture, go to animations, add animation, and fade exit. Start with previous and move it up there. Okay, then select this animation again, this picture, sorry. This time fade in trans, start with previous and move it here. So fade exit here and fade entrance after the first click. Now select the next picture, add animation, fade exit, start with previous. This has to start with fade entrance of this picture. Now add animation again, fade entrance, start with previous, and this one at last, add animation, fade exit, and start with previous. Now let's see what we did. Click and then click. You see what you did? This is super amazing. Now guys, we're almost there. So we created two slides, this one and this one with all of those pictures. Now all we have to do now is to select all of these pictures, Ctrl C, Ctrl V. Now here's what you're going to do. Select left shape and duplicate them. Put them where they are. Make sure to remove their animation, okay? Because we're not going to give them fade animation. It's completely another thing. Now select these three lines which we gave them wipe animations, duplicate them, remove their animation. Now group them and put them right here. So we duplicated these four shapes and this group of lines. Now we need them to be white. So I select them, format, white, and these lines also white. Now select them again, select all of them, animations, wipe from right. Open the animation pane, start with previous, use 0.3 for their duration, except this big text box. This one is better to use a slightly bigger duration, like 0.5. Now select all these wipe animations and bring them right here after the second click. Now select this rectangle, add another line animation, left, start with previous, and the smooth end, 2 seconds. Bring it right here before all those wipe animations. Now I need this rectangle to move from here to here, right in the middle of this slide. Now let's see what we did. Now that's it. And finally, the very last step that you need to take. Remember, we duplicated these 4 left shapes and created a group from these three lines. Now do these steps for right shapes as well and color them with black and give them another wipe animation. So if you do so, you're gonna end up with this. Now for their wipe animation, their duration is going to be 0.5 and their delay 0.85, except this big one here. For this one I used 0.75 for duration and 0.45 for delay. And remember, these wipe animations should start with a previous, and of course they should start from right. And the last animation, give the last left animation to this rectangle. Make it start with previous. Its delay should be 0. Effect options, 2 seconds for smooth end. Now I want this to start from here to here. Now let's see what I did. First click, the next click, and the last one. That's it. So thanks for checking out this video. Subscribe if you haven't already and check out other amazing stuffs that I showed you.